Citrus noon along the veranda, saffron glimmers across the cane. You arrived beside the rocker and transformed the hush again. Wren-stitched little arcs above us, casting nectar through the calm. Tangerine porch melody, ringing low and sweet, turned a drifting bloom hour into rhythm at my feet. Tangerine porch melody, mellow, vivid, rare. Every chiming breath around us, braided fondness in the air. Ceramic tumblers near the railing, loquat slices on a board. You lean softly by the vinework, and the stillness struck a chord. Leafy tendrils swayed in cadence, sending perfume through the sky. Tangerine porch melody, ringing low and sweet, turned a drifting bloom hour into rhythm at my feet. Tangerine porch melody, mellow, vivid, rare. Every chiming breath around us, braided fondness in the air. When the taller evenings gather, past the meadow, past the stream, I will keep this amber music like a chorus in a dream. Tangerine porch melody, glowing broad and near, made a small enchanted morning feel endless while you're here. Tangerine porch melody, bright as crystal dew, and the finest note of all was every laugh I found in you. Ivory petals frame the footpath, morning radiance brushed the screen. You appeared beside the hedgerow, like a scene from Silver Dream. Swallows trace the amber hush, painting shimmer through the square. Pear blossom cinema, flickering blush and cream, passing vernal minute into a moving dream. Pear blossom cinema, tender, lucid, new. Every floating flake of beauty found its finest role in you. Crystal pitchers cooled on linen, candied apriums on display. You move lightly near the lattice, and the quiet leaned your way. Feathered branches bent in rhythm, spilling fragrance through the blue. Pear blossom cinema, flickering blush and cream, turned a passing vernal minute into a moving dream. Pear blossom cinema, tender, lucid, new. Every floating flake of beauty found its finest role in you. When the greener chapters open, past the orchard, past the rain, I will keep this painted wonder like a reel inside my vein. Pear blossom cinema, shining white and clear, made a little Bloomtime morning feel endless while you're here. Pear blossom cinema, fresh as silver dew, and the loveliest frame of all was every breath I shared with you. Satin daylight crossed the shutters, pearled luminance kissed the floor. You stepped inward through the trellis, and my stillness changed its shore. Faint canaries stitched the moonlight with a gleam of citron air. Silk sun over spring, pouring gold and cream, made a drifting little morning feel larger than a dream. Silk sun over spring, tender, lucid, rare, every quiet gleam surrounding us wove devotion in the air. Willow baskets near the sideboard, sugared quince upon the lace. You turned softly by the ivy, and calm awakened in the space. Hidden courtyards sent out fragrance through the pale translucent blue. Silk sun over spring, pouring gold and cream, made a drifting little morning feel larger than a dream. Silk sun over spring, tender, lucid red. Every quiet gleam surrounding us wove devotion in the air. Chapters lengthen past the vineyard, past the stream. I will keep this satin brightness like a lantern for my dreams. Silk sun over spring, blooming wide and clear, turned a simple season opening into something held so dear. Silk sun over spring, soft as silver dew, and the dearest part of daytime was every breath I drew with you. Clusters line the garden, opal glints ran down the stair. You arrived with folded letters and a hush of perfumed air. Sparrows skimmed the copper treetops, scattering sweetness through the glow. Lilac paper hearts, fluttering faint and fair, turned a quiet bloom bright midday into wonder everywhere. Lilac paper hearts, fragrant, fine, sincere, every trembling note of feeling drew my secret orbit near. Porcelain cups beside the wicker, Pear compote upon a plate. You sat down near the climbing jasmine and made patience resonate. Tendril shadows crossed the flagstones, sending incense through the blue. Lilac paper hearts, fluttering faint and fair, turned a quiet bloom bright midday into wonder everywhere. Lilac paper hearts, fragrant, fine, sincere, every trembling note of feeling drew my secret orbit near. When the lengthened evenings wander past the orchard, past the lane, I will keep close at your side. Lilac paper hearts, clear as moonlit dew, and the dearest line among them was every word that led to you. Crystal moisture kiss the window, pale reflections cross the pine. You step softly through the doorway and made the hush feel almost mine. Blackbirds circled over rooftops, trailing glimmer through the haze. Dewglass Sunday, shimmering cool and slow, turned a quiet chapel morning into somewhere I could go. Dewglass Sunday, lucent, mild, complete. Every silver drop of stillness laid devotion at my feet. Woven baskets held warm pastries, plum conserve beside the tea. You lean gently near the curtains and change the room entirely. Mossy shadows slipped across us, sending calm through open blue. Dewglass Sunday, shimmering cool and slow, turned a quiet chapel morning into somewhere I could go. Dewglass Sunday, lucent, mild, complete. Every silver drop of stillness laid devotion at my feet. When the later weeks come singing past the orchard, past the square, I will keep this glassy stillness like a blessing in the air. Dewglass Sunday, gleaming wide and near, made a little sacred daylight feel endless while you're here. Dewglass Sunday, fresh as pearl tone dew, and the finest hush of all was every breath I shared with you. Wine-colored heavens drifted, peach luminance graced the lane. You arrived beside the gatepost and transformed the tender plain. Goldfinches above the orchard wove a shimmer through the hush. Marzipan skies in April, cream and amber glow, turned a wandering vernal morning into somewhere sweet to know. Marzipan skies in April, velvet bright complete, every sugared cloud of daylight set enchantment at my feet. Earthen pitchers cooled with nectar, fig preserves beside the bread. You moved lightly near the arbor and woke calm where silence spread. Silkwood branches bent in rhythm, sending perfume through the blue. Marzipan skies in April, cream and amber glow, turned a wandering vernal morning into somewhere sweet to know. Marzipan skies in April, velvet bright complete, every sugared cloud of daylight set enchantment at my feet. When the greener pages lengthen past the vineyard, past the rain, I will keep this candied weather like a hymn within my vein. Marzipan skies in April, shining broad and clear, made a small enchanted opening feel endless while you're here. Marzipan skies in April, fresh as silver dew, and the loveliest taste of morning was every breath I drew with you. Moss green gleaming fill the footway, copper sunflecks touch the stone. You arrived beside the ivy, and the garden changed its tone. Larks above the willow branches threaded brightness through the shade. Fernlight around your name, glittering leaf and gold, turned a drifting Bloomtime chapter into wonder I could hold. Fernlight around your name, Glass goblets on a picnic blanket, honey plums beside the bowl. You moved slowly through the front glow, and the stillness found its soul. Quiet tendrils curved in cadence, spreading fragrance through the sky. Fernlight around your name, glittering leaf and gold, turned a drifting Bloomtime chapter into wonder I could hold. Fernlight around your name, life alive, serene, every emerald pulse surrounding us, wove affection through the green. When the lengthened dusk comes softly past the orchard, past the lane, I will keep this leafy shimmer like a vow beneath the rain. Fernlight around your name, shining far and clear, made a little season opening, feel endless while you're here. Fernlight around your name, cool as crystal dew, and the rarest glow of all was every glance I found in you. Brass chimes tremble down the lane, petal confetti kiss the ground. You came gliding past the lilacs and transformed the quiet sound. Warblers circled over trellises, spilling nectar through the breeze. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, ringing clear and light, turned a drifting floral morning into pure delight. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, rosy, fleet, sincere, every sparkling note of motion drew my hidden orbit near. Willow basket near the handlebar, candied cherries wrapped in lace. You look back beyond the hedgerow, and dawn grew brighter in your face. Vines along the garden fencing wave their perfume through the blue. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, ringing clear and light, turned a drifting floral morning into pure delight. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, rosy, fleet, sincere, every sparkling note of like a reel inside a dream. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, shimmering far and wide, made a little vernal passage feel endless at your side. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, bright as lucent dew, and the finest road of all was every turn I rode with you. Sunspun ribbons crossed the meadow, wheat bright glints ran through the grass. You arrived beside the blanket and made the hush feel made to last. Thrushes looped above the clover, scattering amber through the breeze. Golden thread picnic, woven fine and slow, turned a tender fieldside morning into somewhere hearts could go. Golden thread picnic, luminous, calm, complete. Every braided strand of brightness said adoration at my feet. Crystal jars held sugared nectar, Pear tart resting on the cloth. You leaned softly near the basket, and the stillness felt enough. Leaf lace drifting from the poplars carried incense through the blue. Golden thread picnic, woven fine and slow, turned a tender fieldside morning into somewhere hearts could go. Golden thread picnic, luminous, calm, complete. Every braided strand of brightness said adoration at my feet. When the later daylight lengthens past the orchard, past the rain, I will keep this woven radiance like a hymn within my vein. Golden thread picnic, shimmering broad and near, made a little blossom chapter feel endless while you're here. Golden thread picnic, fresh as moonlit dew, and the dearest patch of earth was every inch I shared with you. crimson camellias line the pathway. Ivory glints kiss the gate. You arrived beside the vinework and made the stillness resonate. Starlings wheeled above the courtyard, scattering bronze through the calm. Camellia Hour for two, blooming low and bright, turned a drifting garden minute into crimson tinted light. Camellia Hour for two, graceful, vivid, dear, every petal breath surrounding us drew my hidden orbit near. Crystal flasks upon the sideboard, plum confiture near the plate. You lean softly by the lattice and transform the hush to fate. Bending tendrils cross the flagstones, sending incense through the blue. Camellia Hour for two, blooming low and bright, turned a drifting garden minute into crimson tinted light. Camellia Hour for two, graceful, vivid, dear, every petal breath surrounding us drew my hidden orbit near. When the lengthened dusks come nearer, past the orchard, past the ring, I will keep this scarlet stillness like a vow within my vein. Camellia Hour for two, shining far and clear, made a little floral passage feel endless while you're here. Camellia Hour for two, fresh as pearl tone dew, and the loveliest hush of all was every breath I shared with you. Candy breezes crossed the courtyard, Aprium glints brush the stone. You arrived beside the rose moss, and the silence found a tone. Sugarwind garden song, fragrant, fine, complete. Every whispered gust around us set enchantment at my feet. Glazed carafes along the side table, quince pastries on display. You move gently near the arbor, and the hush leaned your way. Willow shadows curved in cadence, sending perfume through the blue. Sugarwind garden song, drifting clear and bright, turned a roaming blossom minute into feathered light. Sugarwind garden song, fragrant, fine, complete. Every whispered gust around us set enchantment at my feet. When the lengthened dusks come singing past the vineyard, past the rain, I will keep this sugared music like a hum within my veins. Sugarwind garden song, shimmering broad and near, made a little floral chapter feel endless while you're here. Sugarwind garden song, fresh as crystal dew, and the rarest note of all was every breath I drew with you. Buttermilk sunlight kissed the latch, nectar sheen along the rail. You appeared beside the wicket and rewrote the quiet tale. Swifts above the orchard arches drew soft halos through the haze. Pale honey on the gate, dripping slow and bright, turned a roaming blossom minute into amber tinted light. Pale honey on the gate, silken calm complete. Every sugar trace around us set devotion at my feet. Glass cruets on the cedar table fit confiture on a plate. You leaned softly near the hinge and the stillness grew ornate. Tendril shadows curved in rhythm, sending fragrance through the blue. pale honey on the gate, dripping slow and bright, turned a roaming blossom minute into amber tinted light. Pale honey on the gate, silken calm complete, every sugar trace around us set devotion at my feet. When the lengthened dusks come nearer, past the vineyard, past the rain, I will keep this amber quiet like a vow within my vein. Pale honey on the gate, shimmering far and clear, made a little floral passage feel endless while you're here. Pale honey on the gate, fresh as pearl tone dew, and the loveliest hush of all was every breath I drew with you. Buttergrass shimmer lined the pasture, topaz flecks adorned the trail. You arrived beyond the daisies, and the silence learned to sail. Wings looped above the clover, casting brightness through the breeze. The meadow keeps your footsteps printed soft and bright, turns a roaming blossom passage into amber green delight. The meadow keeps your footsteps tender, still complete, every quiet mark you leave behind sets wonder at my feet. Willow hampers on the blanket, peach conserve beside the bread. You moved slowly through the field glow, and calm awakened where you tread. Seedhead shadows bent in rhythm, sending sweetness through the blue. The meadow keeps your footsteps printed soft and bright, turns a roaming blossom passage into amber green delight. The meadow keeps your footsteps tender, still complete, every quiet mark you leave behind sets wonder at my feet. When the this grassy memory, like a hum within my vein. The meadow keeps your footsteps shimmering far and clear, made a little floral chapter feel endless while you're here. The meadow keeps your footsteps fresh as loosened dew, and the dearest path of all was every step I shared with you. Pearly twilight bathed the orchard, silver vapor crossed the lane. You arrived beyond the blossoms and transformed the evening plain. Night jars curved above the branches, scattering quiet through the haze. Moonmilk after petals, falling cool and white, turns a fading floral passage into velvet painted light. Moonmilk after petals, lucid, hushed, complete. Every tender gleam around us lays enchantment at my feet. Crystal lanterns near the blanket, Aprium nectar on display. You move softly through the hush glow, and the dimness leaned your way. Leaf lace drifted past the trellis, sending perfume through the blue. Moonmilk after petals, falling cool and white, turns a fading floral passage into velvet painted light. Moonmilk after petals, lucid, hushed, complete. Every tender gleam around us lays enchantment at my feet. When the later chapters open, past the meadow, past the rain, I will keep this lunar sweetness like a vow within my vein. Moonmilk after petals, shimmering far and clear, made a little blossom ending feel endless while you're here. Moonmilk after petals, fresh as opal dew, and the gentlest hush of all was every breath I drew with you. citrus noon along the veranda. Saffron glimmers across the cane. You arrived beside the rocker and transformed the hush again. Wren-stitched little arcs above us, casting nectar through the calm. Tangerine porch melody, ringing low and sweet, turned a drifting bloom hour into rhythm at my feet. Tangerine porch melody, mellow, vivid, rare. Every chiming breath around us, braided fondness in the air. Ceramic tumblers near the railing, loquat slices on a board. You lean softly by the vinework, and the stillness struck a chord. Leafy tendrils swayed in cadence, sending perfume through the sky. Tangerine porch melody, ringing low and sweet, turned a drifting bloom hour into rhythm at my feet. Tangerine porch melody, mellow, vivid, rare. Every chiming breath around us, braided fondness in the air. When the taller evenings gather, past the meadow, past the stream, I will keep this amber music like a chorus in a dream. Tangerine porch melody, glowing broad and near, made a small enchanted morning feel endless while you're here. Tangerine porch melody, bright as crystal dew, and the finest note of all was every laugh I found in you. Ivory petals frame the footpath, morning radiance brushed the screen. You appeared beside the hedgerow, like a scene from Silver Dream. Swallows trace the amber hush, painting shimmer through the square. Pear blossom cinema, flickering blush and cream, Pear blossom cinema, tender, lucid, new. Every floating flake of beauty found its finest role in you. Crystal pitchers cooled on linen, candied apriums on display. You move lightly near the lattice, and the quiet leaned your way. Feathered branches bent in rhythm, spilling fragrance through the blue. Pear blossom cinema, flickering blush and cream, turned a passing vernal minute into a moving dream. Pear blossom cinema, tender, lucid, new. Every floating flake of beauty found its finest role in you. When the greener chapters open, past the orchard, past the rain, I will keep this painted wonder like a reel inside my vein. Pear blossom cinema, shining white and clear, made a little Bloomtime morning feel endless while you're here. Pear blossom cinema, fresh as silver dew, and the loveliest frame of all was every breath I shared with you. Satin daylight crossed the shutters, pearled luminance kissed the floor. You stepped inward through the trellis, and my stillness changed its shore. Faint canaries stitched the moonlight with a gleam of citron air. Silk sun over spring, pouring gold and cream, made a drifting little morning feel larger than a dream. Silk sun over spring, tender, lucid, rare, every quiet gleam surrounding us wove devotion in the air. Willow baskets near the sideboard, sugared quince upon the lace. You turned softly by the ivy, and calm awakened in the space. Hidden courtyards sent out fragrance through the pale, translucent blue. Silk sun over spring, pouring gold and cream, made a drifting little morning feel larger than a dream. Silk sun spring, tender, lucid, rare. Every quiet gleam surrounding us wove devotion in the air. Chapters lengthen past the vineyard, past the stream. I will keep this satin brightness like a lantern for my dreams. Silk sun over spring, blooming wide and clear, turned a simple season opening into something held so dear. Silk sun over spring, soft as silver dew, and the dearest part of daytime was every breath I drew with you. Clusters line the garden, opal glints ran down the stair. You arrived with folded letters and a hush of perfumed air. Sparrows skimmed the copper treetops, scattering sweetness through the glow. Lilac paper hearts, fluttering faint and fair, turned a quiet bloom bright midday into wonder everywhere. Lilac paper hearts, fragrant, fine, sincere, every trembling note of feeling drew my secret orbit near. Porcelain cups beside the wicker, Pear compote upon a plate. You sat down near the climbing jasmine and made patience resonate. Tendril shadows crossed the flagstones, sending incense through the blue. Lilac paper hearts, fluttering faint and fair, turned a quiet bloom bright midday into wonder everywhere. Lilac paper hearts, fragrant, fine, sincere, every trembling note of feeling drew my secret orbit near. When the lengthened evenings wander past the orchard, past the lane, I will keep these violet whispers drifting pale and wide, made a fleeting vernal chapter. Feel endless at your side, lilac paper hearts, clear as moonlit dew, and the dearest line among them was every word that led to you. Crystal moisture kiss the window, pale reflections cross the pine. You step softly through the doorway and made the hush feel almost mine. Blackbirds circled over rooftops, trailing glimmer through the haze. Dewglass Sunday, shimmering cool and slow, turned a quiet chapel morning into somewhere I could go. Dewglass Sunday, lucent, mild, complete. Every silver drop of stillness laid devotion at my feet. Woven baskets held warm pastries, plum conserve beside the tea. You lean gently near the curtains and change the room entirely. Mossy shadows slipped across us, sending calm through open blue. Dewglass Sunday, shimmering cool and slow, turned a quiet chapel morning into somewhere I could go. Dewglass Sunday, lucent, mild, complete. Every silver drop of stillness laid devotion at my feet. When the later weeks come singing past the orchard, past the square, I will keep this glassy stillness like a blessing in the air. Dewglass Sunday, gleaming wide and near, made a little sacred daylight feel endless while you're here. Dewglass Sunday, fresh as pearl tone dew, and the finest hush of all was every breath I shared with you. Each luminance graced the lane. You arrived beside the gatepost and transformed the tender plain. Goldfinches above the orchard wove a shimmer through the hush. Marzipan skies in April, cream and amber glow, turned a wandering vernal morning into somewhere sweet to know. Marzipan skies in April, velvet bright complete, every sugared cloud of daylight set enchantment at my feet. Earthen pitchers cooled with nectar, fig preserves beside the bread. You moved lightly near the arbor and woke calm where silence spread. Silkwood branches bent in rhythm, sending perfume through the blue. Marzipan skies in April, cream and amber glow, turned a wandering vernal morning into somewhere sweet to know. Marzipan skies in April, velvet bright complete, every sugared cloud of daylight set enchantment at my feet. When the greener pages lengthen past the vineyard, past the rain, I will keep this candied weather like a hymn within my vein. Marzipan skies in April, shining broad and clear, made a small enchanted opening feel endless while you're here. Marzipan skies in April, fresh as silver dew, and the loveliest taste of morning was every breath I drew with you. Moss green gleaming fill the footway, copper sunflecks touch the stone. You arrived beside the ivy, and the garden changed its tone. Larks above the willow branches threaded brightness through the shade. Fernlight around your name, glittering leaf and gold, turned a drifting Bloomtime chapter into wonder I could hold. Fernlight around your name, life alive, serene, every emerald pulse free. Glass goblets on a picnic blanket, honey plums beside the bowl. You moved slowly through the front glow, and the stillness found its soul. Quiet tendrils curved in cadence, spreading fragrance through the sky. Fernlight around your name, glittering leaf in gold, turned a drifting Bloomtime chapter into wonder I could hold. Fernlight around your name, life alive, serene, every emerald pulse surrounding us wove affection through the green. When the lengthened dusk comes softly past the orchard, past the lane, I will keep this leafy shimmer like a vow beneath the rain. Fernlight around your name, shining far and clear, made a little season opening, feel endless while you're here. Fernlight around your name, cool as crystal dew, and the rarest glow of all was every glance I found in you. Brass chimes tremble down the lane, petal confetti kiss the ground. You came gliding past the lilacs and transformed the quiet sound. Warblers circled over trellises, spilling nectar through the breeze. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, ringing clear and light, turned a drifting floral morning into pure delight. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, rosy, fleet, sincere, every sparkling note of motion drew my hidden orbit near. Willow basket near the handlebar, candied cherries wrapped in lace. You look back beyond the hedgerow, and dawn grew brighter in your face. Vines along the garden fencing wave their perfume through the blue. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, ringing clear and light, Every sparkling note of motion drew my hidden orbit near. When the lengthened evenings wander past the meadow, past the stream, I will keep this chiming picture like a reel inside a dream. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, shimmering far and wide, made a little vernal passage feel endless at your side. Bicycle bells at Bloomtime, bright as lucent dew, and the finest road of all was every turn I rode with you. Sunspun ribbons crossed the meadow, wheat bright glints ran through the grass. You arrived beside the blanket and made the hush feel made to last. Thrushes looped above the clover, scattering amber through the breeze. Golden thread picnic, woven fine and slow, turned a tender fieldside morning into somewhere hearts could go. Golden thread picnic, luminous, calm, complete. Every braided strand of brightness said adoration at my feet. Crystal jars held sugared nectar, Pear tart resting on the cloth. You leaned softly near the basket, and the stillness felt enough. Leaf lace drifting from the poplars carried incense through the blue. Golden thread picnic, woven fine and slow, turned a tender fieldside morning into somewhere hearts could go. Golden thread picnic, luminous, calm, complete. Every braided strand of brightness said adoration at my feet. When the later daylight lengthens past the orchard, past the rain, I will keep this woven radiance like a hymn within my vein. Golden thread picnic, shimmering broad and near, made a little blossom chapter feel endless while you're here. Golden thread picnic, fresh as moonlit dew, and the dearest patch of earth was every inch I shared with you. Crimson camellias line the pathway, ivory glints kiss the gate. You arrived beside the vinework and made the stillness resonate. Starlings wheeled above the courtyard, scattering bronze through the calm. Camellia Hour for two, blooming low and bright, turned a drifting garden minute into crimson tinted light. Camellia Hour for two, graceful, vivid, dear, every petal breath surrounding us drew my hidden orbit near. Crystal flasks upon the sideboard, plum confiture near the plate. You lean softly by the lattice and transform the hush to fate. Bending tendrils cross the flagstones, sending incense through the blue. Camellia Hour for two, blooming low and bright, turned a drifting garden minute into crimson tinted light. Camellia Hour for two, graceful, vivid, dear, every petal breath surrounding us drew my hidden orbit near. When the lengthened dusks come nearer, past the orchard, past the ring, I will keep this scarlet stillness like a vow within my vein. Camellia Hour for two, shining far and clear, made a little floral passage feel endless while you're here. Camellia Hour for two, fresh as pearl tone dew, and the loveliest hush of all was every breath I shared with you. Candy breezes crossed the courtyard. Aprium glints brush the stone. You arrived beside the rose moss, and the silence found a tone. Thrushes skimmed above the pergola, trailing nectar through the calm. Sugarwind garden song, drifting clear and bright, turned a roaming blossom in it into feathered light. Sugarwind garden song, fragrant, fine, complete. Every whispered gust around us set enchantment at my feet. Glazed carafes along the side table, quince pastries on display. You move gently near the arbor, and the hush leaned your way. Willow shadows curved in cadence, sending perfume through the blue. Sugarwind garden song, drifting clear and bright, turned a roaming blossom in it into feathered light. Sugarwind garden song, fragrant, fine, complete. Every whispered gust around us set enchantment at my feet. When the lengthened dusks come singing past the vineyard, past the rain, I will keep this sugared music like a hum within my veins. Sugarwind garden song, shimmering broad and near, made a little floral chapter feel endless while you're here. Sugarwind garden song, fresh as crystal dew, and the rarest note of all was every breath I drew with you. Buttermilk sunlight kissed the latch, nectar sheen along the rail. You appeared beside the wicket and rewrote the quiet tale. Swifts above the orchard arches drew soft halos through the haze. Pale honey on the gate, dripping slow and bright, turn into amber tinted light. Pale honey on the gate, silken calm complete. Every sugar trace around us set devotion at my feet. Glass cruets on the cedar table, fit confiture on a plate. You lean softly near the hinge and the stillness grew ornate. Tendril shadows curved in rhythm, sending fragrance through the blue. Pale honey on the gate, dripping slow and bright, turned a roaming blossom minute into amber tinted light. Pale honey on the gate, silken calm complete. Every sugar trace around us set devotion at my feet. This amber quiet, like a vow within my vein. Pale honey on the gate, shimmering far and clear, made a little floral passage feel endless while you're here. Pale honey on the gate, fresh as pearl tone dew, and the loveliest hush of all was every breath I drew with you. Buttergrass shimmer lined the pasture, topaz flecks adorned the trail. You arrived beyond the daisies, and the silence learned to sail. Wings looped above the clover, casting brightness through the breeze. The meadow keeps your footsteps printed soft and bright, turns a roaming blossom passage into amber green delight. The meadow keeps your footsteps tender, still complete. Every quiet mark you leave behind sets wonder at my feet. Willow hampers on the blanket, peach conserve beside the bread. You moved slowly through the field glow, and calm awakened where you tread. sweetness through the blue. The meadow keeps your footsteps printed soft and bright, turns a roaming blossom passage into amber green delight. The meadow keeps your footsteps tender, still complete. Every quiet mark you leave behind sets wonder at my feet. When the lengthened evenings gather past the hedgerow, past the rain, I will keep this grassy footsteps shimmering far and clear, made a little floral chapter feel endless while you're here. The meadow keeps your footsteps fresh as loosened dew, and the dearest path of all was every step I shared with you. Pearly twilight bathed the orchard, silver vapor crossed the lane. You arrived beyond the blossoms and transformed the evening plain. Night jars curved above the branches, scattering quiet through the haze. Moonmilk after petals, falling cool and white, turns a fading floral passage into velvet painted light. Moonmilk after petals, lucid, hushed, complete. Every tender gleam around us lays enchantment at my feet. Crystal lanterns near the blanket, Aprium nectar on display. You move softly through the hush glow, and the dimness leaned your way. Leaf lace drifted past the trellis, sending perfume through the blue. Moonmilk after petals, falling cool and white, turns a fading floral passage into velvet painted light. Moonmilk after petals, lucid, hushed, complete. Every tender gleam around us lays enchantment at my feet. When the later chapter past the meadow, past the rain. I will keep this lunar sweetness like a vow within my vein. Moonmilk after petals, shimmering far and clear, made a little blossom ending feel endless while you're here. Moonmilk after petals, fresh as opal dew, and the gentlest hush of all was every breath